night, I'm going to stay here as long as you want. It took me I'm pleading. It took me about 20 hours flying from Italy this morning to London to be here, and I assure you, like you, I'm here because it is very serious. When I look at all of you here, you don't know how I feel. If we have this number in one city in Toronto, if you have this number of people in one city in Canada, you can imagine what Nigeria is missing. You can imagine the human capital and the energy that can turn Nigeria into the best in the world that we're missing. So I want us to talk about Nigeria, and I plead, don't bother singing, don't bother remembering that this person is better than the other. Let us sit down and interact about our country and the pain we all feel for what is happening there. Because if Nigeria was what it should be, I assure you, 70% of you won't be here. And like I told somebody, like I said to somebody on the lift while we're coming down here, he said the hall is filled up. And he was worried about what is happening. I said, don't worry. That brain drain will eventually be a brain gain. Because it happened with China, happened with India, it happened with everybody. It is all those that left that went back and turned the place around. And that is why I'm looking for you. My dear people, I thank you for this sacrifice. I thank you for the honor and everything. The sacrifice we are paying is for our dear country. When you were singing this evening, the anthem is saying, let it not be in vain. Let this sacrifice not be in vain. The person who said the prayer said the same thing. And I do that every day. While I was in Germany, in Italy yesterday, the person was taking me around saying, you're saying too much prayers. What is that? I said, well, you have to always say to God, don't allow me to fail this people. Because if you do, you hurt yourself, you hurt God. We're here to interact. I'm not going to lecture you because you know everything that is going wrong in Nigeria. You know our system is not working the way it should work. Please, let's just accommodate everybody. Please. You know things are not working the way they should. And what do we want to do? People always ask me, what do you think you can do differently to make Nigeria work? And I said to them, is there anything that you do differently in Canada? All that I do differently is that they work 24 hours to show good governance. They work 24 hours to secure their country so that there is security of life and property. It is not difficult. They invest in that two intangible aspects of making sure that there's good governance. There's security of life and property. There's law and order. So you don't get up and do whatever you like, because if you do like that, you answer to the law. That's what they do. There's nothing wrong in doing the same thing in Nigeria. They invest in their people. They invest in the human capital. When people look at it and say, oh, we have to do this, I say, where is the human capital? We're not investing in education. That's what they're doing. So there's nothing. They make their country to be productive. And where they think they don't have or they lack, they look for where to get it. That's why they hired most of you. There's nothing wrong in that. So there's nothing they're doing that is sophisticated at all. All this we can do in Nigeria. I can tell you, God blessed us. He gave us everything. We have good weather, which we don't always have here. We have more land space. We have everything that is good. We have good food, good everything. The only thing we lack is one thing: leadership. And that is what we're clamoring and saying, we can't continue this way. We cannot. They've been able to allow ourselves, and when we do that, I blame all of us. I blame all of us. We have chosen to hire people without character, incompetent people, people who lack capacity. It's like going to say, I was in the plane coming here this today. I had two lovely Nigerians doing very well from what they told me. Very, very well. And I asked one of them, where are you from? He said, it's the Yoruba. Where are you from? They all happen to not to be from my tribe. And I asked them a question. Do you know the pilot of this plane? They said, no. So why do we enter this plane when we don't know the pilot? I said, the only reason why we enter this plane, when we don't know the pilot, is because we believe that the pilot is qualified. Yes. So they have hired a qualified pilot to fly this plane. And I said, where are we going to? We are going to Toronto. Okay. And that's what they announced. And in that 7 hours plus, we didn't question, they still told us we are going to the same destination. I said, can you imagine if they suddenly tell us now they are going to Atlanta? What are we going to do? One of them said, then there will be a problem. I said, these are the two things that are wrong with your country. You hired the wrong person. So this man is not qualified. Everybody knows a car driver, you make it the pilot. He can't fly plane because he doesn't know how to fly plane. And when he eventually have opportunity of entering there, he will take his going somewhere else, and everybody keeps quiet. Peter Obi is here to tell you now what is going to happen in Nigeria. You're going to ask questions, and he will answer how we're going to do ABCDF. In the end, when he given the opportunity, he suddenly started doing the opposite. And instead of saying, no, this is not what you said, everybody starts celebrating him, calling him all sorts of names, His Excellency, distinguished, all sorts of things that makes no meaning. And all of us are happy that is happening. All of us are happy it's happening. So, my dear people, this night is for us to share and think about how we can build our country. How we can make it work. Because you're double victim. You know, the people at home are victim. Yours is double. Why is your own double? You have run away from them. But even here with all your hard work, you don't have peace. Because you're thinking about the people there. Whatever you get, you take back to them. So if you make it work there, it will be a win-win for everybody. You will win and they will win. And the only thing that is lacking, remember what I said, is leadership. Nothing else. Nothing else.